Hey guys, it's Nicole with Sonoma Fit here in Sonoma. I know you guys are all at home and I'm missing you, so I'm here so that we can stay connected and be in our practice together. Today we're going to do a slow flow practice, and all you need is yourself and a yoga mat if you have one. If not, you can probably do it on the carpet maybe. So yeah, that's it. We'll just start practicing and just enjoy being in our bodies and moving and breathing with one another virtually since we can't be together. So let's get started. All right, go ahead and start in child's pose. And you can start with your knees apart, toes touching, or you can have your knees together, depending on what feels best for you today. And you can reach your arms out in front of you, bring your forehead down. And if you like, you bring your arms back behind you. And just take a moment here, and right away just notice how your body is feeling as you land on your mat today. And give yourself the space to really just allow whatever it is that's going on with you around everything that we're experiencing together to just come through and give yourself the space to just move and breathe through it. So start to deepen your breath. Take a nice full breath in. And empty out. As you fill your lungs, just feel that expansion opening up through your body. And as you exhale, feel a little bit of softness and stillness coming in. And together, breathe in. Breathe out. And just go ahead and take 2 more cycles of breath, giving yourself a moment to settle. And feel free to come to child's pose whenever you need to today. On your next inhale, slowly start to come up on your hands and knees. And just bringing your shoulders right over your wrists, hips over your knees. We'll move through cat-cow cycles together. So on your inhale, let your belly drop, lift your gaze. And as you exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine. Inhale, belly drops, open up. Exhale, round, pressing your mat away from you. And continue to move here. Inhale, belly drops. Exhale, tuck and round. And go through 3 more cycles just on your own. Okay, so here we start to really connect our movement and breath. And just starting to notice what's going on in your body today. We'll go through 1 more cycle. And then come back to neutral and tuck your toes and make your way back to downward facing dog. So you lift your hips, spread your fingers nice and wide into your mat, and really press your mat away from you. Relax your neck, and then start to pedal your feet. Bending one knee and then the other. Feel your toes stretch out. And then just pause. Maybe there's a little bend in your knees and your heels are lifted. And see if you can lengthen through your spine a little more, sit bones up. And if you can straighten out your legs. And take a full breath in. Empty out. And lift your heels up high. And on your exhale, bring them back down towards your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. And this time, lift up, bend your knees, and look forward. And take a little walk to the top of your mat. Come into ragdoll. So take your feet wide, your knees bent, and catch hold of your elbows. Then let your head hang, and add a little bit of movement. A little sway, side to side, shifting your weight. Releasing a little bit of that tension that you may be holding in your head, neck, and shoulders. Shake it off a little bit. And then release your hands to your mat. Toe heel your feet together. And on your inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to your shins, and just lengthen out your spine. And then fold. Again, halfway lift, lengthen from tailbone to your crown. And fold. One more time, halfway lift. Fold. And then slowly roll up your spine. Press through your feet, hug your belly in, and then sweep all the way up. And bring your hands to your heart. And close your eyes for a moment and just feel your feet on the earth. See if you can even out the weight. And then press down through your feet. Engage through your legs, kneecaps lift, pelvic floor lifts, and your belly hugs in. And just take a moment to feel yourself standing and tall. And together, breathe in. Breathe out. And open your eyes, sweep up to the sky. Exhale, dive forward, empty out. Halfway lift, flat back. Downward facing dog. And take your right leg straight up to the sky. And then bend your knee and open up your hip. Still pressing your mat away from you, arms long. And then move through your joints, your toes, your ankle, maybe even your hip joint. Just make some circles. And then reach straight back up to the sky. Draw your knee towards your nose. Come forward, hold, and step through and come into a low lunge. So drop down to your left knee and climb up with your hands on your quadricep. Okay, so make sure your left knee is behind your hip a little bit. You can always walk your right foot forward a little bit. And then bring your hands to your heart. And just start to hug everything in towards the midline of your body. And then slowly climb all the way up. On your inhale, find a little lift in your heart. As you exhale, shoulders drop, maybe go a little bit deeper. Then take a big breath in and create an easy twist. Your left hand can come down to your mat. Right arm goes up to the sky. And just feel this big opening across your chest. Take a full breath in. Downward facing dog. Plant hands, tuck your back toes, and step back. Then take your left leg high. Bend your knee, opening up your hips, stacking them. And then again, move through your joints, toes, ankle, hip joint. And then reach straight back up to the sky. Draw your knee towards your nose, shoulders over your wrists. Low lunge, step through. Slowly drop down. Again, climb up, take your time, feel out your body. And then hands to your heart. And slowly climb all the way up again. And maybe settle, let your shoulders draw down your back. Full breath in. Easy twist. This time right hand comes down. Left arm opens up. Together, breathe in. Downward facing dog. Tuck your back toes. Step back. And take a wide step off your mat. Walk your hands all the way back. And take ragdoll arms again. Just catch hold of your elbows, let your head hang. But this time add a little bit more movement. So you can bend your knees, maybe move your hips side to side and sway through your spine. And just releasing a little bit of tension that we're holding on to. Again, just enjoying being in your body. Then release your hands to your mat and make your way back to downward facing dog. Again, fingers spread wide, pressing your mat away. Sit bones lifting up. Take a full breath in. Let it out. Lift your heels. Walk or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Fold. And rise all the way up with your breath. Sweep up, take a little back bend. Dive forward, empty out. Halfway lift. Downward facing dog. Step right back. And lift your heels. Roll forward to a high plank. Shoulders over your wrists. Hug in your belly. Keep your hips lifted up. And then drop to your knees. Slowly lower all the way down. Elbows in by your side. Shoulders back. Inhale the cobra. Press through the tops of your feet. Lift your heart up. And exhale, lower. And inhale, lift up. Lower. And once more, inhale, lift. Downward facing dog. Take it all the way back. And take a full breath in. Let it out. Walk or step to the top of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Utkatasana, or fierce pose. You're going to bend your knees and sit back. And then slowly sweep your arms up. And look down, make sure you can see your toes. If not, just slide your hips back. Squeeze your thighs together. Draw your belly in. And draw your shoulders down your back, away from your ears. Take a full breath in. Sweep your arms back behind you. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Open your chest. Lift up. And go back. Once more, lift. Sit back. Then go straight up, go back. And fold forward, empty out. Halfway lift. High plank. So just step back to that high plank position. Again, drop to your knees, slow lower all the way down, hugging your core, elbows in. Inhale to cobra, lift. Downward facing dog, take it all the way back. Take your right leg to the sky. Draw your knee towards your nose. Warrior one. Step through, back foot goes flat, hands to your hips as you come up. So there's space in between your feet. Imagine they're on railroad tracks instead of one straight line. Back toes turn in, left hip slides forward a little bit, belly and chest is forward. And bring your hands to your heart. And think about that midline in your body and hug everything in. Inner thighs hug in towards each other. And on your inhale, reach all the way up. As you exhale, maybe go a little bit deeper. Good, lift. Settle. Take a full breath in. Back to your mat for your vinyasa. So you can hold high plank, or you can lower and come into cobra. Take a full breath in. Downward facing dog. Take it all the way back. Take your left leg high. Knee towards your nose, round and empty. Warrior one. Back foot goes flat. Hands to your hips. Just give yourself a moment to settle in. Feel your feet. And then hands to your heart. Slowly climb all the way up to the sky. Shoulders slide down your back a little deeper. Couple more cycles of breath. And breathe in together. Your vinyasa, back to your mat. High plank or cobra or maybe upward dog if that's in your practice today. And meet back, downward facing dog. Take your right leg high. Warrior one. This time, just step right through. Plant your feet. Come all the way up. Settle in. One more breath. Warrior two. Take your feet a little wider. Back toes turn in. Right toes, right knee towards the front of the room. Back toes in a little bit. And belly and chest towards the side. Let your palms face up. Right, take a big breath in, open up, and go a little deeper. On your inhale, straighten your leg, lift up. Exhale, lower all the way down. Again, lift. Lower. Once more, lift up. Exhale, lower. Stay there in your legs and reverse your warrior. Take your right arm up. And then windmill to your mat and go through your vinyasa. Again, high plank or cobra. And then meet back in downward facing dog. Take your left leg high. Warrior one and step through. Back foot goes flat. Belly and chest towards the front as you come up. Settle in. Then breathe in together. Warrior two. Okay, open up, arms out, back toes in. And together fill up. Empty. Straighten and lift. Lower. Two more with your breath. Settle in, reverse it, go up, go back, left arm reaches, and then windmill to your mat, your vinyasa, slowly flowing through with your breath. And always moving at your own pace. And meet back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, let it out. Walk or step through your hands and come all the way down onto your backs. Hug your knees into your chest, gently rock side to side. Give yourself a hug. And as you come back to center, plant your feet for one bridge pose, one little back bend. So you press the earth away, lifting your hips up, then slide your shoulder blades together underneath you. If you like, you can clasp your hands underneath your back, open up a little more. Now really press your mat away, lift your hips, feel your hearts open. Take one more big breath in. Empty out. And come all the way down to your mat. Bring the soles of your feet together, knees out for Supta Baddha Konasana. Place a hand on your heart, a hand on your belly, and close your eyes. And just pause for a moment. Take a moment to drop into gratitude for your beating heart, each breath. And just having this time to slow down and be with yourself and check in. And then slowly start to draw your knees back up and into your chest. Again, hug in for a moment. And then take a full body stretch, really extend up and over. And then come right into your final resting pose. Let your arms fall down by your sides, palms up. Slide your shoulders down your back. Let your feet relax out to either side. And take one more big breath in together. Open your mouth. And allow yourself to take rest here for the next few moments, till the end of this video, or until you're ready to get up. Stay here in Shavasana. You can stay here longer, or when you're ready, just hug both knees back in. Curl up onto your left side. And just pause for a moment. Thank yourself for making it to your mat today. And for being a part of this community here in Sonoma that we're so lucky to have. And make your way all the way up to a seat. Any comfortable seat for you. Bring your hands to your heart. And close your eyes for a moment. And bring your hands up to your forehead. And lift your gaze, hearts open, staying connected. We'll bow to each other. Namaste. Hey guys, it's Nicole with Sonoma Fit. I hope you enjoyed watching the videos. I'm happy to be here connecting with you all. If you enjoyed it, please share it with your friends, your family, whoever you think might enjoy it also. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Sonoma Fit page.